Somebody's gonna hurt somebody before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do.
I think that was Michael Bublé. I had it in there from last night. Oh, I don't need it looking at me now, do I? Maybe. Who knows? Oh, I was going to use microphone. I like using microphones. I like using microphones. They're great. I was going to put some music on as well, because it's best to have music on in the background. I feel like having music. I feel slightly sick, actually. But there's a reason I started making this video. I was thinking a little word or two about the concept of love. In England, we have one word to refer to a whole range of applications of one feeling, and that feeling is love. In France, they have a whole lot of different names for love, and each one of them refers to the different application of the word. So, for example, I love my daughters, I love my mother, I love my father, I love my friend Julia. I still love my friend Ben, even though I've been told that we're no longer friends, but I still love him. I love Gordon, who I've adopted as my honorary father, because my own father needs caring for rather than caring for me, and he's never really been in a position to care for me. He's always needed caring for, so I've never really had one of those fathers who cares for me. So it's really lovely because he actually does care for me and doesn't ask me to care for him. I do try to, anyway, obviously, but nevertheless the kind of implicit agreement is with him that he likes to take care of me and make sure I'm okay, and I find that really touching. So there's that kind of love that you give to a parent, and that kind of love a parent gives to a child. And the kind of love you give to friends where there isn't a sexual dynamic, so usually same-sex friends, or obviously if you're gay, other sex friends, blah blah blah. And basically where you unite with your own gendered sex or own sexual identity sex, so that you can spend time together without those tensions that come from mutual attraction. When mutual attraction occurs, it can be really difficult if it's conducted as if it was a same-sex relationship or a no-sex relationship, because those tensions show in all kinds of different ways, even if they're not verbally communicated, even if they're not gesticulated, even if they're not expressed in any way. Outwardly, inwardly, the energy is in the air, usually from both sides. Well, not always, but certainly sometimes, not uncommonly. And then the energy that's in the air eventually becomes quite destructive because it's not been actually named, it's not been taken ownership of, it's not been acted on. And that's where a lot of so-called platonic friendships break down. One of mine broke down today, Ben. And that's just really, really sad when that happens. But also, of course, if there's real friendship underlying everything, usually time begins to heal. What other kinds of love are there? Well, there is sexual love. And there's two orders of sexual love. There's a kind of order that comes without love, first of all, and which is the fulfillment of a sensual desire, lust. That's not love, that's lust. and an appetite can be raised using lust that feels very similar to love. The thing about love is that love incorporates knowing the other and understanding the other and accepting the other without judgment. That's true love. I don't often manage it myself. I'm very guilty of making judgments and criticisms. I'm also very guilty of making wild, exaggerated praise. I'm just guilty of everything to do with exaggeration. In fact, I was described as a drama queen or something. No, it wasn't drama queen. What was the word for it? Melodrama. I was accused of being very good at melodrama yesterday. And I have always thought myself terribly good at drama. I've acted all through my life. I've very, very, very rarely been myself. I'm not really sure who myself is. I'm only just beginning to construct myself. Which is lovely, actually, because what I've done is I've actually taken out those people who once controlled my identity, predominantly my mother and my sister, and my ex-husband, and I have taken them out of my soul, I have taken them out of my mind, I have taken them out of my heart, and I have put them outside the house. They can't go any further at the moment because it's still too close to home, you know. But what I'm doing this year, 2012, is inventing who I am from what I'm left with when those people have left the building. That felt really good, actually. I really enjoyed saying that. I didn't know what I was going to say, but that's just exactly what I wanted to say. And I guess that would be called narrative practitioner audio visual presentation. Okay, signing off. Apparently in these glasses, Arabella Faith, obviously acted by Janie Greville. Okay, out. Bye.